Today's ticket is bad in basically every way. Let's break it down. Welcome to today's Lotto lecture. Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ultimate VIP Cashword. Pictures to the left, you can see what the ticket looks like. Here's some quick things we should know. The top prize is going to be worth 1.1 million or 80,000 every year for the next 25 years. The ticket price is going to be $10, and the overall odds are going to be 1 in 3.37. And it was launched on December 9th, 2024. Is today's ticket better or worse right now than it was at launch? Well, right now this ticket is about 5% worse today. Let's explore why that is. First, we'll take a look at the odds of each prize at launch so we can compare them to how they are now. Pictures to the left, you'll see exactly that. The prize amount here, odds at launch here, and the number of prizes at launch right here. And what we're most concerned with today is the $2 million top prize, and then everything you can find in the average book down. So here and here. Another thing we can look at is when these top prizes were claimed. For this ticket, it's had 6 of 8 of them claimed on December 26th, February 24th, April 23rd, April 29th, October 10th, and recently on October 29th. And this in part has led it to being 5% less likely to win a top prize, since we had a very recent win and a few scattered wins over the last year. Next, we'll take a look at the adjusted top prize odds for November 23rd, 2025. Pictures to the right, you can see the prize amount and how many of those prizes we have left. The formula we're going to be using is the number of top prizes remaining over the number of winning tickets left times the overall odds. For this ticket, that's going to be 2 over all these numbers you see here to the right. That simplifies down to here. And that simplifies to this, which will translate to 1 in 3.3 million. And since the original odds were 1 in 3.1 million, that means it's going to be 5% less likely to win a top prize right now than it was at launch. But let's put that into context by comparing it with our other tickets. Well, it's important to calculate the chances per dollar, since not every ticket costs the same. $300 is divisible by all ticket prices, so we're going to assume this will be our budget. And we'll compare this with our current top chance ticket. And the formula we're going to be using is one top prize times our $300 budget divided by the cost of the ticket for every X tickets. Our current top ticket, 1,000 a week for life, that is going to be 150 over 3.4 million, which translates to 1 in 23,000 for every $300 we spend. And for Ultimate VIP Cashword, that is going to be 30 over 3.3 million, which translates to 1 in 111,000 for every $300 we spend. That makes this ticket nearly 5 times worse for hitting it big. But the top prize isn't everything, so let's take a look at the expected value per book. Picture to the right, you can see the only 2 prizes we can expect to find in the average book. And books of $10 tickets contain 60 tickets for a total of $600. The formula we're going to be using is the prize amount times the number of prizes in the book for each prize bracket over the book cost. For this ticket, that is going to be 100 plus 100 over 600 for 200 over 600, which translates to a 33% return, which represents how much money we'd expect to win back on the average book. This return rate is bad. This is terrible. And the odds of a top prize being in any one book right now are going to be 1 in 55,000. So to summarize, for November 23rd, 2025, the odds to win a top prize on any one ticket are going to be 1 in 3.3 million. The adjusted odds for a $300 budget are going to be 1 in 111,000. Your expected return when buying a book is going to be about 33%, and your odds are not good, and the return is just as bad. This is a bad ticket. I don't see any reason to play it. And here's my Florida Lottery tier list. I fully updated the entire thing yesterday on November 22nd, and I added in the Ultimate VIP Cashword today on 11/23rd. So this is it here. On the left, you can see how good it is now compared to how it was at launch, the game name, what the top prize is worth in its instant cash value, the number of top prizes it has left, its adjusted odds for $300, its overall odds, its book return, and where it's placed on the list. I also started including an average down here at the bottom, which I don't think is too useful right now because there's some outliers, but I think once we have every ticket in here, it'll be useful for seeing about how good a ticket is relative to the average. So for Ultimate VIP Cashword, I placed it at number 9 on the list, being that it's really got nothing going for it, truthfully. And how is my own return personally? Well, every time I've done a lotto lecture, I've bought the associated ticket and cataloged my money spent and my money won, and I've kept it in this balance sheet right here. Over to the right at the bottom here, you'll see that we are currently up $60, mostly in part to winning $100 on a $20 and $30 ticket, bringing us way up. But we've been losing in a lot of other places. Thank you for watching today's Lotto lecture. If you liked it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's lecture on hopefully Platinum Mine 9, but I haven't really seen it, so it might take a second for me to find it, in which case I'll do something else. But I hope to find it. I'm going to look at a few stores, and then if I can't find it, I'll initiate a public records request from the Florida Lottery so I can figure out exactly where I can find the ticket. But anyway, know your odds, play responsibly, and play smarter. I'll see you tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. EST.